In the age of soot and firelight, when steam first kissed the morning bright, a figure rose from vision's flame. Brunel, the engineer with an iron name. Before the rails, before the roar, before the engine shook the floor, a young boy watched the river bend and dreamed of bridges without end. He traced the world in lines and arcs and candle glow and workshop sparks, learning early that the daring few shaped the earth to their point of view. With his father's tools and a restless stride, he carved ambition deep inside. While other boys chased wind and play, he chased tomorrow's bright display. Drafting futures in quiet halls, building towers 10 feet tall, made of thought, of grit, of flame, long before the world knew his name. Every dream begins as a fragile sound, a whisper rising from the ground. But he heard music in the wheel, a rhythm forged in steel. Oh, Brunel, with your iron and imagination, lines of wonder, transformation, from the tunnels carved to the spanning heights. You pulled the dawn into our night. Box tunnel cut through ancient bone, a mountainside turned into stone. Through chalk and shale the crew pressed on, guided by the reach of a rising sun. They said it's madness, but never he saw the light where none could see. And when dawn burst through that hollow vein, the world stood still beneath his name. The G.R.'s kingdom's line, a straight, smooth arrow in design. London to the west, he swore, a path like none has cut before. And oh, the power in those trains, thundering down the open plains. Villagers felt the future's breath rush by like life-defying death. Imagination, forging pathways through a nation where the rail meets sky and the horizon bends. Your vision lives again and again. And to the seas his mind was drawn, toward distant lands, toward distant dawns. The great western, proud and fast, a vessel dreaming of oceans vast. Wooden ships still ruled the tide, but he brought steel to the waters wide. A floating prophecy that told mankind we'll cross the world with a single mind. Yet greater still his Titan stood, the mighty eastern iron blood. A hull so wide the docks grew small, a giant that couldn't fit them all. A launch was chaos, strain and roar, but still she pressed from shore to shore. A colossus born of grit and skill, driven by Brunel's unbroken will. Top hat shadowed against the flame, eyes alive with impossible aims. Blueprint forest upon his desk, dreams too vast to ever rest. He worked through fever, fought through doubt. When fortunes thinned and storms broke out, he whispered truths to the midnight air. Greatness grows from those who dare. They mocked the size of his grand designs, called him reckless with his lines, but he'd reply with steady breath, we built to challenge time and death. And though the strain cut deep inside, though failures pierced him like the tide, still he rose each dawn the same, a soldier in invention's name. Oh, Brunel, with your iron and imagination, heart of progress, soul of creation. From the blackened pits to the lofty span, you showed the measure of a man. Clifton's gorge, impossible vast, a riddle whispered by the past. Others trembled at the height, but Brunel saw ropes of light. A bridge suspended in the air, a dream too bold for those who fear. Though fate denied on that final day, Clifton rose in the Brunel way. Factories swelled with engines' cries, smoke-wreathed pillars scraped the skies. But through the haze his legacy stood firm in bold geometry. Rail by rail and ship by ship, he made the future's manuscript. Every span an iron wheel, signed with force of thought and steel. ride the rolling ground, wherever steel and destiny are found. Even now on quiet nights when trains roll by with ghost-like lights, you feel the pulse beneath the ground, a rhythmic ever-present sound. Brunel walks still in every rail, in every wind-lashed iron sail, a whisper in the engine's roar. We push, we reach, we dream for more. Students trace his measure line, builders walk where he designed. Travelers cross the paths he planned, never knowing their guiding hand. But history remembers well the fearless flame of R.K. Brunel, a beacon set on progress wall, a dreamer far ahead of all. Oh, Brunel, with your iron and imagination, timeless force of inspiration, from the tunnels deep to the boundless sea, carve the shape of what we'd be. With your restless heart, your boundless drive, you taught the world how to be alive. And the rails still ring, the great ships call, proof that dreams can outlive us all.
That never sleeps, to the soul that builds where the future leaps, to every bridge where the shadows fall.
Brunel, the man who dreamed for